Nice homebrew.
It is, and it is August, and it is hot finally.
And it's gonna get hotter. So we're opting for the back porch of beer reviews.
That's how we do it in the Oregon.
Stellar, I'm telling you. So here's the scoop. Tonight we've got Red Rye PA by Founders Brewing.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't that look good?
I've been excited to try this one. This has had some nice ratings out there from people. And this was another beer, thank you very much, Pookanc, a beer trade. And
can't complain about that.
Oh, not at all. I think Christian's going to crack those puppies and pour for us, if you'd be so kind. Glasses on the right. And this is a 6.6% ABV, 70 IBUs. I like the description. This is a rye beer, and but they say with serious hop bitterness is in Founder's description. It's dry hopped with Amarillo and has 4 varieties of imported Belgian caramel malts. So, God, it just sounds fantastico.
My nose is tingling.
I'm trying to hold it away so I don't get a cheat head start on you.
Go for it.
Yeah, I have to sit up for this. This is fantastico. Well, he's going to take a minute to get a nose on that baby.
Oh, I'm looking at the coloring right here.
Yeah, it's kind of hazy,
nice.
You know?
Red rye, huh?
Yeah, kind of a ruddy red color, ruddy brownish red, I'd say.
You know, the thing is I love all beer, and I just enjoy a red and a brown beer every once in a while over my IPAs. This looks fantastic.
But this is 70 IBUs, but it's a rye.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you what, this you get the rye off it right away.
Yeah, it's
along
hoppy.
with some nice sweet maltiness too. You get a little bit of caramel sense as well, along with it, the rye.
I'm really working on this because I kind of have a sniffle, so.
Getting a little bit of fruits.
Oh yeah, darker
some breadyness.
fruits.
I get some breadyness off of this.
Well,
it's like almost a little. I almost want to say a light bit of dark fruit almost, but some nice breadyness. Anyway, it is hot, and this is gonna warm up too fast.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to get a nose right now. So
okay.
let's just taste this. My taste buds are still good. Ooh, that's a kick of rye.
That is.
That is a kick of rye. You know, this beer was lending itself towards being a little bit more fruity instead of hoppy and full of rye.
Right.
When it came to taste or smell.
Yeah, you know, you got a lot of those other scents more so, but when you go to drink it, it's all about the rye and the malts to start. But boy, got that bitterness building up on the backside now. I tell you what, on a hot day like this sure is refreshing though, isn't it?
It is refreshing.
You know, it's kind of a medium body. Has a slightly dry finish. Boy, that rye is sure there, though.
It's rye. It's rye, and rye. They really like rye in this.
It's kind of a little bit of a creamy smoothness. Almost leaves a little bit of a film on my mouth afterwards.
It's just dominant with rye.
Yeah,
and
you get a little bit of hints of some citrus. little bit of hints of maybe just lightly bit of pine, a little bit of breadyness. But you know, all of those really take a back seat to the other flavors, you know, the rye flavor. Really, the rye and the hops really are the dominant features of this beer.
They are.
For me, the combination of the rye is so dominant on this, along with the hoppiness, almost gives an herbal tea flavor.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
That really sticks on the mouth at the end. I mean, it really hangs with you. I'm not so used to such a high IBUs on a rye beer as this. And I know, so going with the style, I'm going to give it a 91. Yeah.
And see, this is where I differ. I'm trying to go with a red rye. And I'm trying to figure out how I would rate this. It's good. It's refreshing. It's got the hoppiness, the rye.
Well, ryes aren't necessarily supposed to be hoppy. So
yeah, no, that's fine.
They're not going in a strict category, truly. I mean,
but
this would be a Rye PA, right?
It's a Rye PA, and it's a red rye. And when it comes to red rye, it's almost got too much rye in it, perhaps. And I'm gonna have to put it at an 88 for me.
Okay.
And that's for in the rye category. It's still an excellent beer.
Yeah. Overall, for me, then I'm going to drop a little bit. For me, it's primarily because of two reasons. I mean, and you know, I've been enjoying my IPAs, and in fact, I've got IPAs in the fridge that I've been drinking each day. But so overall, actually, then I'm going to drop down to an 85, actually, for me. It's fun. It's different.
Yeah.
It's reminding me a lot of a tea in a sense.
And I like it in that sense. For me, I'm just... It's enjoyable, but I'm not feeling it. It's maybe it's not my character style, but overall on my scale, I'm gonna all the way drop it down to 81. I mean, it's still an excellent beer, something that anyone needs to try. Not excellent, but good to great. And it's, you know, it's...
We're way below, by the way, all the rate beers and beer advocates and stuff out there. We were pretty high there in the 94, 99, but...
And I'm sure that according to different people and their tastes and everything, it's a great beer, but on my scale, I've had rye beers and I've really liked them. This one just almost...
It's a really in-your-face rye, really dominant rye.
You know? I could eat rye bread that's not as full of rye as this.
Yeah, and sweeter. So anyway,
and to make note is, like, I think the one reason that I'm ranking it so low is because of the smell and everything. It brings forth a fruitiness and give you a little bit more sweetness, and then it just kind of dies out with just rye. And I think that's where my disappointment comes from.
Yeah, you know, the hops are lending into this earthiness as opposed to a normal hoppy flavor. So,
but it's still, as you can tell, I'm enjoying it. It's not because of the heat, because I've been drinking my water, but just not my fave.
Well, anyway, Clement's Homebrew coming at you again
from the deck today.
Yeah, please subscribe. And we'll love to check out your pages as well.
Yeah.
And we're not going anyplace, so we're gonna just fade out.
We're slowly going